Welcome in and good evening. We are live from the South Wings here in Hauppauge, New York for night 2 of the 25-26 Suffolk County High School Hockey League season. Operator Taylor joined alongside Ryan Brandon on color and operating board for us as well as Mitchell is on camera. We get things started with the developmental matchup, and we're getting the rivalry kicked off immediately. West Islip versus East Islip. Should be a good one. Never fails to disappoint no matter what level it is. First of 3 games here in Southland. First of 6 total. There'll be 3 over on the Wolf as well. Travis Cooper and Kevin Brown will be taking over those games with Paul Trentini on the calendar. Ryan, night 2 of a long season. Hockey is back. We had a fun night, a great night here the other night, but our first developmental game of the season. East Islip coming off a first place regular season last year, but then they fell in the semifinal round to Connect Sega, who went on that Cinderella run to the championship.
They did. It truly was a Cinderella run that I don't think anyone could have seen coming. And the golden chip of that run was knocking off East Islip. Islip had a regular season to remember. I believe they only had 1 loss in that regular season. They just a marvelous run for East Islip. Just showed the level of depth of an organization of a district here on Long Island. The future is bright for East Islip, and we're already starting to see the fruits of that as the varsity and varsity level.
Absolutely. As I mentioned, East Islip 19-2-0 last season, 39 points. They did lose twice.
Although second was the playoffs.
That is correct as well. So you were right. And as we mentioned the other night, Monday, a lot of turnover for these teams. This goes through all levels, and that includes this Chiefs team, their top leaders in points. We saw them the other night. Justin Bogorowski put up 45 points, 38 of those goals. Even Mathers as well at 36 points last year. Luke LaRue. 2 of those 3, Bogorowski and LaRue, both went up to the JV squad. And so it's going to be a bit of a different team, but we'll see how that shakes out. And then for West Islip, not a bad season last year. They just missed out on the playoffs. In 5th place, 9 wins, 11 losses, but they're missing out on their top players as well. Joseph Seals went up to the JV as well. And then we'll be back for puck drop between West Islip and East Islip. Don't go anywhere. Islip. Brady Campbell with Ryan. Mitchell on camera. I mentioned before, this is an East Islip team that only had the regular season has two total in the semifinal against Islip Stadium. These teams met 3 times last season. All victories for East Islip 5-2, 6-3, 6-2 respectively. But their top win-getters in that game were, of course, Justin Progress and Ian Mathers. But the two that I want to highlight who are still on the team, Connor Ivers and Robert Kusak, had points in all 3 of those games as well. So they're going to be players that we certainly want to look out for those teams. Just to get things started here, it'll be West Islip in the white going left to right. East Islip in the black, right to left, puck down. We are underway. Fenders so much for 2 minutes as East Islip starts things off with a net front drive, save, rebound, and another stop by the starting goaltender, Connor Fry.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for our first highlight of the game. Connor Fry makes the first stop, and then he'll make the second as well. Here is that first. Second.
East Islip wasting no time getting towards the cage as expected. This is a West Islip team that's had a lot of turnover, looking for a big victory. They center one, and a save, and diving on that puck. It's the starting goaltender for East Islip, but he gets number 50, Deca Marie. Both goaltenders as well. It starts with their new teams as it's the theme of the night, the theme of these first few games for all these teams, turnover, especially with the goaltender. Now these teams are really so walk up to the point, floated in this one this time. Right, jump on it.
No, absolutely. It's core part of TV development. Simulate those game situations, put everything you did in practice to the test.
Baccio, puck swung towards the front, picked out of harm's way, got clear, the shot goes wide. Off the stick of Jack Indiana. Back out to center, could have numbers if they push it. It's skated ahead by Baccio, tries to drop it off. Unable to get his hands free there. Rapidly, and the puck cleared out to center. Liano pokes it ahead for Penny. It's Penny. Waters with through the defense there. He wants up around the goal. Penny wrap try, doesn't go. Still loose. Played away by West Islip. Mercarella who clears it out. And the Lions enter the attacking zone. Drop pass, shot goes wide. Off the stick of Baccio, comes away to the near side. Bouncing puck. Get back out to center. And here is Connor Ivers, number 13 in black, into the zone with speed. Ivers to the outside. Fortunately, not the outside the goal. Rizzo gets to it, to the point, hold it. Back out to center. Good stretch pass there. And moving in is Baccio, high shot. And a glove save by Grieve. He looked behind him. He wasn't sure he had it, but he got it with the glove.
Settling into the game, looking sharp as they make their early stops.
Face off to the right here of Grieve. 53 left in the scoreless first period. So controlled by West Islip, so just wide of the cage. Behind his own goal. Skates it out. Watched by 3 Lions. Patrick Penny. Stumbles down to the ice, gives up possession. Back ahead, West Islip 3-on-2. Drop pass, the shot, save! It's under Grieve, he's got it. Opportunity for Liam Passman.
Mentioning, played on the developmental West Islip team last year.
Settles down in the slot, poked over, Plassman shot blocked. Didn't get through, good stick by Henry Sepulveda. Puck comes back out to center. Chipped in by WI. Puck hard around the boards and back out to center. Getting to it, Coyle. Took the stick out of the defender's hands. As West Islip completes a line change. Back out to center. Look out here. A steal going the other way is Walton. Nico Walton to the outside. Lost the handle. Takes it back behind the net. Bouncing puck towards the circle. A couple players collide, and the game's first penalty upcoming here against East Islip. As West Islip brings it in. Drop pass. Shot towards the goal. Big save by Grieve. And we get the touch. Face off to the right here of Grieve. One defensively by East Islip. They bring it back out to center. Turned right back around here on the power play for West Islip. Shot doesn't make it through. The penalty is against Lucas Long. 2 minutes for tripping. So we get to see the new power play here of this Lions squad. Brought back in. Shot from the outside. Misses. To the point it goes. Held in Mercarella towards the net. Deflected save. Rebound. Doesn't go. And then it's banked in. And the first goal of the game to West Islip on the power play. Chaos in front. And it leads to the game's opening goal. Luke Ventura from Matthew Dishley gets the scoring started. Ventura's first of the young campaign here on the power play. Just under 9 minutes left in the period. Big collision, 3 players spilled out. Islip trying to maintain this momentum after the goal. Puck to the point. Shot off a body and wide. Picked up by Dennis Gadulig and gets it back out. Big hit right in front of the scorer's table. Allows the puck to pop free. Cleared down by East Islip here. Deflected, no icing. Dangerous play right in front of his own goal, but it works out that time for Coyle. And Coyle with some room to skate over the blue line. Takes a shot, save Grieve, rebound, cleared away. Shot towards the goal. Settled off the outside of the cage. Loose puck available. Who's going to pick it up? It'll be the Lions. Pass to the point. Coyle unable to hold the line. Delayed offside. Tried to dump it back in. It got blocked. Iliano unable to catch up to it. Keeps it moving though for Cusack. One of the few returning Chiefs. Puts it on goal. Swept out of harm's way by Fry. Up the boards it goes for Plasman. He keeps it moving. Numbers for the Lions. Over the line, left pad save. Rebound put right through the grease. That was Andrew Vardaro with the opportunity. Here's Ivers back in. Backhand try, save made Fry, rebound available, and kicked back out to the blue line. Comes back out to center. James Penny. Left it behind, shot blocked. A rebound try, score! It's Plasman. Picks up the loose change and beats Grieve 2-0 Lions. So the Lions with the quick start here in the opening period. We're a little more than halfway through. New season, but trying for what could be considered an upset after the Chiefs finished 19-2 last year. A high shot as they bring it back in. Hits the glass, stays in play. Penny couldn't knife his way through the defense. Puck pinballs to the blue line, kept in by Sepulveda. And it comes back out to center. Lions bring it ahead. Here's Izzo. It's behind the cage. Walton tried to clear, could not. Bouncing puck to the blue line. Swung down low. Good defense here by East Islip. Chip back out to center ice.
Now you mentioned it before, Brady. It is something that the new year brings, and that is uncertainty. Teams that were dominant last year, teams that struggled last year. And a year makes a huge difference. We saw that last night. We're seeing it again here tonight.
My apologies on this one here with the new roster. It was number 8, Matthew Lella, with the goal, assisted by Patrick Mercarella. So Lella gets on the board to make it 2-0 Lions. Played ahead, potential numbers here. Back the other way for West Islip. Good defense, though. Back checking strong on Ventura there, but it popped out towards the front. Doesn't go. Swung back on goal. Save Grieve. Rebound Iliano. Had his stick lifted by Jake Totans. And around the boards it goes. Eli Irizarry skates to the head. Trying to find a way through neutral ice. Does over the blue line. The shot save. And held on to by Fry.
Yeah, the little details there of just staying onside when the wingers are ahead of the puck carrier there. Little things like that are what you want to see from your team, from your players, and from East Islip as they try to get themselves back into the game here.
Face off to the left of Fry. Tied up in the referee's skates. Eventually comes free for Totans. Totans plays it across, nearly offside. Referee rules on. Ivers, though, gets to it first. Don't want to give him too much space. Here he comes up the ice. Ivers to the outside. Takes the shot just wide. Stepping up to hold it in is James Penny. Back to him. Penny, a shot blocked, doesn't make it through. Cleared to the point, not out. Penny was waiting for it. Patrick Penny now defending Landon Baccio. Comes to James Penny, swings one on goal. Right pad save. Back out in front. Comes to the point, held in. Ivers, a shot goes wide.
Good job by Ivers to keep that puck in despite skating backwards.
Good shift here by East Islip. Just a few after the second West Islip goal. Nothing super dangerous towards the net, but spending time in the offensive zone. This is deflected, no icing on the clear. Centering pass, nearly caught. Grieve moving the wrong way. Works out for him, though. Near turnover at the blue line. Bouncing puck swept towards the front, and getting on it is Ryan Schmaliker. Puck still bouncing around here. Now skated back out to center by Sepulveda. Couldn't knife his way through. Great defense that time.
Oh, not quite. They're going to get him on a trip.
And
or
that
an elbow, perhaps.
is Plasman.
Get the official call in just a moment.
So it'll be the first power play of the game here for East Islip. Trailing 2-0 with an opportunity with 2.5 left in the period to get on the board. Ivers right off the face-off, fires one wide. Big rebound, and the bouncing puck back to Ivers, and it gets blocked.
Just hopped over his stick in front. Tough break.
Back the other way. West Islip short-handed. Centering pass gets blocked, and now potential numbers for East. Skated ahead by Nico Walton. He gave it up, cleared back out to center.
It was Walton who had the huge opportunity with the wide open net. The puck just not on his side.
Time here for West Islip, and it's dumped down the ice by Rappaport. Turned around by Ivers. Ivers with a move. Tries to split through, does. Connor Ivers in, backhand, oh, what a stop. Passes it out in front. Fry with the save of the game so far.
An unbelievable full split save.
Halfway through this power play. By the time Ivers settled, it didn't have too many moves, but still a great opportunity. A 2-on-1 back the other way. Penny centers it just out of the reach of Walton. He would have been in alone. Good puck recovery by Walton, but his centering pass hit a skate and cleared back out with 40 left. Dangerous pass, nearly taken away in the slot. Would have been a good short-handed look. For a West Islip team, no current player on this Lions team has a point versus East Islip Black. Shot on, rebound, doesn't go.
Wow. They're probably going to stick on that.
I couldn't tell from here. I was just about to ask you. Obviously, it's a bouncing puck when Ivers was directing it towards the goal.
Connor Ivers has been everywhere.
And guess who has the puck right now? Here he comes. Over the line, forced to the outside. Just flips a puck towards the front. Hopped over Walton's stick.
Now, Ivers, the younger brother of Thomas Ivers of Farmingdale.
Puck held in, slap shot, bounces around. That'll do it for the penalty. Back to even strength, just 5 left in the period. Time for one last shot. It'll go wide, and that'll do it for period number 1. After one, West Islip, the 2-0 lead over the rival East Islip. Goals from Luke Ventura and Matthew Lella have them in front. We'll take a brief timeout here, and we'll be back for the second period on LI Sports Network. And we're back on LI Sports Network, set for period 2 action. West Islip a 2-goal lead on East Islip here in developmental hockey action. First game of the season for both squads. Brady Campbell, Ryan Brannigan with you. Wally Mitchell on the camera. Team switch sides here. Goals from Luke Ventura, power play goal, and then Matthew Lella made it 2-0. And a penalty kill right at the end of that first period. A crucial one for West Islip. Still has them in front here by multiple goals.
And a couple of great saves, as you mentioned, from Fry in the West Islip net, keeping it a 2-0 game.
On the boards, Cusack pokes it out towards the blue line. Held in for a moment, but then skated ahead by Irizarry. EI just able to stay on side, but it's taken away, and back the other way comes Baccio. Gets around one, has some room from the circle, just missed.
Strong rush up the ice, though, from Baccio there. Good puck control.
Landon Flanagan had his stick lifted. Plasman on it, swings it towards the front and just angled wide. Good look there for the Lions.
Yeah, great pass.
Takeaway here for the Chiefs. Now Iliano on for Cusack. Gave it up for Garofalo. Dumps it on. Here's Totams. Bouncing puck. Plasman settles it. Has to catch up to it. Does so. Flips it back to the point. Baccio gets there. Spins. Throws it wide. Plasman and Penny come together. In the corner. Pops free. Totan's going to reach it. Angled for Cusack, and he'll chip it back out. 2 minutes gone here in the second period. Still a 2-0 lead for West Islip. And They skated ahead. Totans leaves it on for a teammate in Panicia. Totans from the circle. Oh, what a save. It hit a body in front and went back to the left of Grieve, and he was just able to get a pad on it. Shot from the point, knocked down. Rebound, chip back towards the goal, and Grieve has the cover.
And now it's Grieve's turn to make an incredible save. We'll cue it up for you here. And starts in the corner, as we've seen a couple other plays from West Islip. Good centering feed. Great one-time shot. Took a deflection, adding to the level of difficulty of that shot, no doubt.
Shot off the face-off, blocked. Another shot. Grieve makes the save. Both goalies have been good so far. Score could be a bit different if not for both of them. Sepulveda leaves it on. Long kept it moving. Ends up on goal where it's covered by Fry.
Yeah, it looks like we've already got a couple of candidates to land themselves onto last night's best already, Brady.
The goaltenders for sure, and of course a couple goals as well. Be sure to check out our socials, our Instagram, especially for that, at LI Sports Network tomorrow. Our very own Wally Mitchell works hard on that. West Islip back in. Big reverse hit there, delivered in the corner by Panicia. Puck held in. Could be a potential chance here. Right pad save. Grieve starting to really settle into this game.
Love the confidence from Izzo, and he makes a good play here.
What a move. Moving in. Score! Right on cue. How's that for a potential last night's best goal? 3-0 West Islip.
Certainly worth another look. Just as I mentioned, he's showing some confidence. Let the clap bomb go just before this, and he's going to go, whoop, see ya. And let me get some glove side, post it in. How about it? West Islip tripling up EI right now.
Giovanni Izzo on the board. And a 3-0 lead. Looking to make it 4 potentially. They come right back in, centering pass out to the slot. A shot misses. Still 10.5 left here in period number 2. Not the start to the season that the Chiefs were hoping for. Trying to follow up a decorated regular season, which for them was a disappointing semifinal exit to the team that just happened to catch fire in the postseason, Connecticut Sayville. Pulled off 2 upsets to win the developmental title last season. Panicia lost it to Penny. Good back check. Now potential numbers here for EI. If they push it, here's Cusack. Moves in, takes the shot, misses. And West Islip right back out. Here's Ventura. Ventura gets around one. He already has one. Steps in. Glove save. Grieve. Oh, it looked like there may have been room. Blocker side. He tests the glove.
That he did. It looked like he put everything he had into that shot. Good job to stick with the puck as he got around the defender. And West Islip, they're cooking.
Point shot blocked down, rebound available, and kept away, and hops a stick, comes back out to center. Puck fired hard around. Good stick by Ivers, but it was taken away. And icing here as Lello put a bit too much on it.
Yeah, just out of the reach of 77 Matthew Dishley. He played on the West Islip developmental team a season ago. So the icing here. And for East Islip, you just need one.
Scoreboard in the building here still shows 2-0.
That's a mistake. Cut the scorekeeper some slack. 3-0 over on the game sheet verified stats.
Penny with good hustle to keep it from getting any worse there. Swings it hard around. Kept in the offensive zone. And a check delivered by James Penny behind the play. Puck comes out to the top of the circles. Sepulveda with the toe drag, but he couldn't maintain the handle of the puck. Otherwise, could have been a good look for East Islip, and this will be offside against EI.
Yeah, Sepulveda will have to hustle back a bit harder. He was trying to backskate his way out of the zone there, and but his teammate, unfortunately, I'm not sure if he was aware of it, so they go offside.
Islip emerges with the face-off win. Look out here. Nice move, but unable to drive in is Totans. Good defense. Totans still swings it towards the front of the net. And then a backhand shot blocked as Baccio couldn't get it through. Held in, though. Dishley, nobody home on the other side. Totans wasn't quite there just yet. Now swings one towards the front. It deflected and ends up in the corner. Centering pass picked off by Sepulveda. Skates it ahead, but the puck wouldn't cooperate, and Totans sends it down the ice. On goal, no icing, and it will be covered by Declan Grieve.
Yeah, Grieve not taking any chances there. He could have played the puck, but decides that's all right. I don't want to play it safe. 7:56 to go here in the second period.
What a start here for these West Islip teams, of course.
Yeah.
Last season, their varsity level, felt like every level, they were kind of middle of the pack, if not towards the bottom as they score. Right to our point, they tack on another. Luca Montroni, 4-0.
How about the depth? The fourth different goal scorer for West Islip. Just gonna rip it right off the draw, through the 5-hole. Tough play for the goaltender as you have to quickly adjust to the shot coming right after the face-off win, and West Islip are rolling. Music to the ears of our very own Travis Quigley.
Travis, of course, a Suffolk County champion with the varsity team several years back, and as we were talking about right before the goal, the JV team towards the bottom of the standings last year completely dominated their game as look out here, it ends up on goal and Grieve with the cover. Great effort that time though by Izzo as he was hunting for a second highlight reel goal nonetheless.
Yeah, Izzo's looked quite good in this game. A lot of speed. That's what I've noticed from West Islip, and again with 4 different goal scorers you're going to have depth, and that's what I've noticed.
Shot on. Gets blocked. Back to the point. Here he is. He's going to wind up a slapper. Looked like Grieve may have just gotten the piece. And Izzo lost his footing. It comes back out.
Good job by Rappaport being back on defense there, covering for his partner who fell down.
Irizarry over the line. Sticked away by Fry, who hasn't been tested too much here in the second period. Good job by his team. A lot of offensive zone time. And they've built up a 4-goal lead. Here they come back the other way. Chip back out, but into the penalty box for the whistle.
So that last goal, Panicia wins the draw. He gets the primary assist and only assist there. Go ahead, Brady.
Well, as we were mentioning before, the West Islip JV team beat St. Anthony's nonetheless in pretty dominant fashion, and its future certainly seems bright at every level. for West Islip hockey once again, as their developmental team has started the season off strong against the defending regular season champs at the very least, although some miscommunication, and the puck ends up on goal where it's covered. I believe we haven't gotten the official change in the scorer's table. There's number 30 between the pipes for West Islip. Although I only see one goalie, so we'll stick with Fry. But on the roster, it is Liam Louvier, who is listed as number 30. So shot goes wide here from East Islip, trying to get on the board and change the momentum of this hockey game. Sepulveda fires it back in.
It looks like Louvier is in between the pipes. See him here as the other goaltender.
Turnover, chance for EI, swung towards the front. And he's got it with the stop here. Not too many he's had to make in the second period.
No, it's been a period dominated by West Islip. And as you mentioned, a 6-1 win last night against Ward Melville for the Lions. And Sulos leading the way in the charge of that, the priorly mentioned developmental, Joseph Sulos, developmental player for West Islip.
Yeah, he jumped right over freshman, and it doesn't look like he missed a beat since joining the junior varsity division. Had himself a night the other night. And then East Islip's JV team as well. Colin Inga, a 4-goal performance. And to answer your question the other night, Ryan, it was not only was it not the first hat trick of the SCHSHL season, it was not even the first 4-goal performance.
Oh, no.
As Izzo brings it back in. I believe it was someone from Longwood on the North Rink that had both of those the other night. Delayed offside here against West Islip.
Sorry, Inga.
In the end, though, I'm sure it doesn't matter a whole lot to him. He got the 4 goals, and his team got the win as Penny delivers a check on Izzo. And then it was nearly given up to Ventura, who still finds his way through, hit the post. Ventura nearly at his second. Has it behind the goal, keeps it moving. Swooping in to intercept the puck is Schmaliker. And here is Ventura back in again. Sidesteps one defender. Moving in, couldn't get the pass or shot through. A backhand try. And all over at that time is Grieve.
Grieve building some confidence. Giovanni DeMarco. That is the proper first hat trick of the SCHSHL season. First 4-goal game of the SCHSHL season for Northport Huntington.
So it was Northport Huntington against Longwood.
An 8-4 win for the Tigers.
Cleared out here by EI.
Slippery out there.
That was in developmental play, of course, as well. So safe to say, through the first day, he's leading the developmental level in goals.
Now we could say with Ingas, he got the first JV.
Wraparound try here, it sneaks in. That's Sepulveda. If at first you don't succeed, he just kept jamming away at it. Big goal, East Islip on the board.
There it is again. You mentioned it. Try and try again. A little late to the butterfly. Trying to hug the post, and it just squeaks on by. 3-goal game now.
Garafola couldn't quite get there to keep it from crossing the goal line. West Islip, meanwhile, trying to get it right back, and Sepulveda doing it on both ends. Makes the play that time. Lela towards the goal, off of Sepulveda.
See if any momentum could be found off that goal for EI.
Cusack couldn't quite win that race. Sepulveda collided with, and Lela takes it away. Lela with numbers, takes the shot, same a big rebound. Oh, what a block by Penny! And it's covered by Grieve. James Penny saves a sure goal.
As a defenseman, you know I love to see, our former defenseman, you know I love to see these plays. This is what I live for. Great first save, rebound. He's got no chance. No chance. Oh, but to save the day, Penny laying out. Keeping it a 3-goal game. I love to see it. You love to see it. Well, not if you're the potential goal scorer there, but everyone else. For EI specifically.
Skated ahead by East Islip. That's Ragaseo on for Long. Long dropped it off. Good hustle on the back check here, though, from West Islip. And East Islip trying to gain some momentum here. Got on the board. That would have been a killer had Penny not been able to make that incredible save. Stays 4-1 for now. Dumped in by Rappaport. 2 minutes left in the period. Centering pass. Shot goes wide. Off the stick of Plasman. Lela. Plasman centers it back to Lela. Oh, he just couldn't handle it in the slot. And then EI's defense able to collapse and get it away from the slot, cleared out.
One of those situations where it's almost too good to be true. You're like, can't believe the puck came right onto your stick in the slot. And you fumble it a bit.
Plasman moving in, couldn't get a clean shot away, save Grieve, and he's able to jump on it right at the post. And a little more physicality there after the whistle, but teams will separate.
You said rivalry night.
Big one for both these teams to start the season.
It's rare you see anything happen at the developmental level, but not to say there's not dislike between the two sides.
Opening night, the adrenaline level through the roof for both these sides. Not to mention, of course, against the other Islip, as I'm sure they'd put it. Sepulveda, who scored the last goal in this game, gets it ahead. It's taken back by Izzo. Leaves it on for Panicia, trying to weave his way right through. Left it behind, got another shot away. And Grieve may have gotten the piece and ended up wide.
Right off the blocker. Great save by Grieve there. Great step up there from Penny, too. He's having a good game defensively.
Now it's Patrick Penny. Just out of the reach of Ivers here with 40 seconds left. Ivers trying to get one more here before the intermission. Penny steps up with the goalie down. Fry lost an edge. And if that shot made it through, it very well could have ended up in the net. 20 seconds left. Penny wins the battle, couldn't get it through to Ivers, who would have been in alone.
That great play by Ivers, away from the puck, takes off toward the front of the net, just didn't get the puck.
5 left, he centers it, no one home in the black jersey. And that will do it for period number 2. Another strong period for the Lions. They went up 4-0. East Islip hanging around on the lone goal from Sepulveda to cut into the deficit. 4-1 after 2. We'll be back momentarily for the third period on LI Sports Network. 15 minutes all that's separating West Islip from an opening night victory. They lead 4-1 over East Islip here in this developmental hockey opener for both these teams. Night 2 of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on the South Rink. Brady Campbell with Ryan Brannigan. And Wally Mitchell doing a fine job on the camera. As the puck's down here in period number 3. A shot on. And a save from Declan Grief. Takeaway though. Centering pass. Good selfless play by Ventura. But it didn't work out.
Mercarella wide open in front.
Back out to the neutral zone. Ventura sidesteps Cusack. Brings it back in. He got the scoring started for the 8 and white. Looking for another. Flips it towards the front. Good defense there by the Chiefs. Held in. No, shot back door. That's a shot pass there. But it was too hot for Ventura to handle.
Yeah, another unselfish play from Ventura prior.
Backhanded on goal. Grieve has that one stopped and gets the whistle.
He's had himself quite the game. Number 48 in yellow and blue, and white, I suppose. Luke Ventura looking to add an assist to his goal. More importantly, re-extend the 4-goal lead for WI.
Faceoff finds him. Stick handling a little too much there, though, and East Islip able to take the puck away. Unable to be settled, though, by Ragaseo. And Ventura takes it back. Stays with it, gets around one. Trying to find an open lane for a shot, couldn't. Goes back to the point. And the return feed to him. And just above goal line. Extended, couldn't get the pass through. It comes back out. Here's number 14 in black, James Penny. Was in himself a night on the defensive end. Moments after they got on the board, and he made a goal-saving, diving stop late in that second period. Delayed offside here against West Islip. Brought ahead by EI. Lucas Long had it checked off his stick. Followed up, centering pass, knocked away. Hustling to keep it in. And getting there to do so is Caleb Hay. Puts it behind the net where it's taken right back by West Islip. Giovanni Izzo, who had a highlight reel goal in that second period. Almost had another as well, brings it in. Couldn't quite handle it on the forehand. Centers it, knocked away, and hammered out of the zone. This will be icing.
Yeah, needing a change in hustling to the bench after icing it was Anthony Ragusio, so that the purpose. They'll iron out those kinks as they continue to develop and maybe hit the red line first before doing that. But
Face off back down the East Islip end, controlled by West Islip. Good block by Ivers, and here he goes. Connor Ivers trying to get the angle, driving into the circle. Backhand try, he put it wide. Good hustle by the defense.
yeah, landed Baccio.
Still centered it though, and that one, a good stop by Fries. That handcuffed him just a little bit, but he made the save. Tie up at the half wall. Ivers keeps it moving. Comes to the point, just crosses, delayed offside here. So West Islip has some time. And they'll clear it back out. Dumped in shy of the red line though from Caleb Hay. And as you mentioned before, Ryan, this will come back down their end. That one, Hay was pretty close to the red line. Ref didn't give him the benefit of the doubt.
No, and another teachable moment. Just knowing where you are on the ice and all things that will come. I'm sure even by the end of the regular season at the developmental level, see less and less of those little, very fixable mistakes.
They'll certainly have enough games under their belt. West Islip towards the front. Sepulveda got a stick on it. Left behind though, and West Islip gains possession right back. Centering pass comes out to the point. Cusack couldn't take it away. His shot goes wide. Getting to it is Anthony Garafola. Moved up the boards. Cusack deflects it. Held in. Back down, Penny. Up the boards, Cusack. Locks up with Baccio, swings it behind, and ends up at the side of the net where Grieve was able to pin it against the post and get the whistle. .53 remaining here in this third period. Score has not changed since late in the second. East Islip trying to mount a comeback before their next game against Longwood, the aforementioned Longwood Lions, next Wednesday at 6 p.m. If the score doesn't change here, both those teams will be looking for their first victory.
6 p.m. start, that'll be on the South Rink.
Whereas West Islip do battle next Saturday, the 27th, against KPC Gold, Kings Park, Comac. That'll be 6:30.
Not sure if we've seen KPC in action at the developmental level just yet. Don't believe we have.
Penny. 3-on-2 here if they push it. Long couldn't quite settle it. We'll just go deep with it. Puck flipped. Penny just able to hold it in. Swept it on goal from the blue line. Not sure if Fry was fully ready for that, but he made the stop and holds on.
To answer my own hypothetical question, no, I have not seen KPC at the developmental level just yet.
Tie up at the circle, cleared back out by West Islip. Under 10 minutes remaining in the opener here on the South Rink.
KPC freshmen taking on Northport Huntington freshmen over on the North Rink right now. Give you a
available at neutral ice. Errant pass there with swing and the miss that time from Luca Montroni. Ivers gets to it, plays it ahead, foot race, and he's not gonna win that one.
9 minutes left. My bold prediction is Ivers will get himself on the board by this game's end.
Certainly has fair share of opportunities. Takeaway. He's going to hustle back on defense here. Turns into a breakaway score. And it's Jake Totans able to stay with it, avoiding the poke check of Grieve.
Oh, this is fantastic concentration from Totans here. So you're going to see the puck. He loses. There's the poke check. Lost it. I got it. Stays with it all the way. Great play from Totans, and his second first multi-goal score for West Islip. 5-1 they lead.
And that could be your dagger with just under 9 minutes to play. But we'll see. Penny trying to change that offside, I believe.
Ooh, that was tough. I don't know.
Jack Iliano, I think he was only really the closest one here, all right on this near side.
He must have just been a half step early. Tough break for EI there.
Skated into by Lella, sidesteps one. Lella moving in
Wow.
off the post. Ventura couldn't get the rebound back on. And the puck comes back out to center. Dumped in, Penny gets on it.
Still trying to figure out how that hit the post and came back out the other way and didn't glance off the back of Grieve.
Iliano moves it. Centering pass. Cusack trying to spin free. Couldn't get the puck around Rappaport. Penny stepped up. He's aggressive for a defenseman here in the offensive zone. He's now in the corner going after the puck. Seen him do that a couple times.
Well, down by 4, you got to take some chances.
Look out here. Ventura has a step. Good deflection by who else? Penny on the hustle. James Penny's had himself a night despite the score and being down 4 here late.
Right, and then. But that's what you got to do. You're down by 4 late in the third. You want to get some goals up on the board. You got to take some chances. Of course, the risk is always that comes back. You give odd man rushes up the other way.
Lella centers it. Gets through Flanagan. Up the wall, cleared back out to center.
Chance
Swing and a
here.
miss. 3-on-1.
Stay on side. Yep.
Long stays on,
Oh.
but just electing to throw it to the corner was Ragaseo. Not sure if he knew the exact situation there, but
That's one to look back in the film room.
kind of punted that 3-on-1 on-man rush. Here's Walton back in. Drops it to Ragaseo. Gave it away to Ventura. Ventura has had plenty of opportunities to get his second goal of the night. Lost the handle that time. Comes back to him. To the circle, makes a move, lost an edge. And Ragaseo fires it out.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of high-level puck control and hockey IQ from Ventura. Been very impressed by him. Here's Ivers. Come on,
Here he
Ivers.
comes off the poke check, drives in, fanned on the shot. Looked like he may have had him too.
Brandy's bold take, not looking like it's going to come to fruition. There's
Still got
still time.
6 minutes left.
Still got time.
But that's certainly one that he wants back. Here's Plasman. Gets it by Penny. Sepulveda gets to it. Drops it back for Patrick Penny. Sepulveda trying to pick up another here. He has East Islip's only goal. Ivers couldn't split the defense. Penny keeps it moving down low. Schmalacher. Penny scores! Patrick Penny. So both Pennies having themselves a night. It will make it a 5-2 game with 5:27 left.
It's always a good idea to just park yourself right there, front of the net, stick with it, banked it right off the post and in. Good effort from the goaltender Louvier, but unfortunately unable to kick the pad out on that one. Tough spot to put your goaltender in. A player all alone in front like that.
So East Islip, bit more momentum here. Game not quite done just yet as they're hanging around.
Man, good pass on that last sequence from Schmalacher.
Look out here. Look out. Ivers, the stick lift nearly off to the races. He and Penny, you can see it coming. Penny has the puck now. Shot blocked. Comes back to him. He fans on it. Another try gets blocked. The Great Wall of Lions in front of the goal that time.
The Great Wall of Lions. I love that, Brady. That's why you're here, I suppose.
I try my best, but I'm no Ryan Brannigan.
No, please.
Ivers gets the wheels turning, dumps it on for Penny. And now back to Ivers.
Just barely staying on side was Ivers. Nothing coming from it.
He's been out there a long time here. East Islip trying to come back.
It looks like he's starting to run out of gas. Won't go for a change, though.
Penny Putting the pressure on Izzo.
Crucial puck battle here. And West Islip win it.
And Penny will go to the bench. Ivers stays out there as the puck goes deep into his zone. Rappaport scores! And that could do it with 3:36 left. Lucas Rappaport on the board this season.
Yep. And 5 different goal scorers now for West Islip. Rappaport, all he had to do essentially there was lift the puck. He does. Up and over East Islip Tendy. And it's a tough one for Grieve.
That one just went wide from Totans. Not letting up off the gas here. Ventura centers it. Totans. Can't get it to go. Still loose.
Lost his stick, did Grieve.
It's in the goal there. That one gets by Cusack. Returned to him, though, by Hay. Cusack goes cross ice for Hay.
Great open ice pass there, just putting it into space, knowing his guy will get there first, but doesn't work out.
Ventura would have had a breakaway, and says Brunning. Totans drops it to him, walks in, bouncing puck from the slot, left pad save, Grieve. Big rebound, doesn't go.
That not go in.
Let's take another look if we can.
Oh, yeah. No, I got
it. Montroni with the shot opportunity that time. That's the puck here. Montroni finds his way through towards the goal. This time he scores. On his second try of the shift, makes it 7-2.
So here's the goal for Montroni. We'll get to the save after. A nice little wrister from long range. Here's the save sequence. Ventura, watch the kick save. There's the rebound. And I think he just missed it.
Close call that time, and Trony took advantage of the second one. Penny couldn't sneak it through. Montroni chips it out. Ventura with him. Montroni got laid out, and then Ventura laid out as well. That'll be a penalty.
There's Walton who laid out, dishing the heavy hit on the first one.
Second one gets called, though, and that's James Penny.
So West Islip will close out the game bearing any of their calls on the power play. This game all but decided. And how about it for West Islip en route to their first victory against East Islip in at least a year?
Shot blocked that time, though. East Islip fighting to the last whistle. Walton. Watched by Rappaport. Swung it towards the goal, picked off. Back ahead, Panicia. Steps around Flanagan, checked by Sepulveda. Comes around past Rappaport, held in by Izzo. With 1 minute left in this one. And West Islip get their season started 1-0. Shot from the outside and snuck through Grieve, but got just enough of it where it went wide. Rappaport couldn't quite hold it in this time. Plays it back in. And More strong goaltending here for West Islip as well, helping lead them to victory. Just 2 goals allowed in this one. That looked to be offside, and it is. 23.6 left, and it's not looking great for Branny's bold take.
No, looks like we're going to go for 1 on the year. And for Branny's bold take, stay tuned throughout the season. Track how bad I do with those. And should I bring it back, Brady? I think you might know what I'm referencing. I think I will. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
It's a new season.
New season. 2 Brandy's Biggins to be awarded.
10 seconds left.
Got a few candidates.
Cleared out. No icing, and that will do it. West Islip, a strong 7-2 win over rival East Islip in the opener. And they improve to 1-0 and knock off the defending regular season developmental champs in the opener.
That they do. In impressive fashion and up and down the lineup, depth scoring, something we really didn't see from them last year. If you think back, it was the Mikey Lane, Joseph Sulo show. This time around, scoring 6 different goal scorers on their 7 goals for West Islip, as they get it done from start to finish. 5 different goals. So Montroni had 2, as well as 2 goals. Anyway, strong performance from West Islip. Brandy's Biggins giving out 2 of them. I'm going to give 1 out to Ventura. Luke Ventura, I thought he was fantastic up and down the ice throughout the game. And my second Brandy Biggin will be awarded to Connor Fry. He was fantastic in net between the pipes. So he'll get my second. Those are your 2 first Brandy Biggin recipients of the year.
There we go. You got to go down to the locker room and hand them out.
Yeah, I guess.
So first game here on the South Rink in the books. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back momentarily for the next one. The final score here, West Islip 7, East Islip 2 for Wally Mitchell and Ryan Brown. Again, I'm Brady Campbell signing off. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network.